Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first is Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216. He'll square off against the juggernaut Joyce. 6'6" tall, 210 pounds, and he loves to bang it out.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man. The juggernaut, Joyce, fights out of London, the United Kingdom. He is an intimidating specimen.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner from London, England, and standing at 6 feet 6 inches, here is a British, Commonwealth, International, and European heavyweight champion, the juggernaut, Joyce.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right, people are arguing about this in the street, in the pubs, in the bars, and this is why it gets giddy, it gets exciting. The anticipation, second to none.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. The juggernaut back in a huge fight again. That jab doesn't find a home. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Clean jab. This one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Miss with that jab. Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Good defense stopping that jab. Perfect counter lands. How about that time counter shot? Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
punch and just got countered. Tried to score with the uppercut. That counter punch caught him clean. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the...
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Stepping around. The fight's not over yet. You've got
3 shots, keep smart. You're getting your time in already.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind.
In there for a 1 shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round.
But you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there.
Smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Hosting this fight. Now you
think about what you do. Good work. Just the same again. Don't change too much.
Here we go for round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Good counter punch. Missing with that jab. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. Catch and shoot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That counter shot lands. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. That uppercut just missed. Mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible...
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
This guy, you're much better. He's not in your league. Come on,
can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
just to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus.
Great work. You were smart, you weren't loading up.
Get your shots off, don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defence on end.
About it. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's
Get load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Next round. I need you to.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. You know, Joyce is going to try and use his length.
Never gonna happen. If you've got a good jab, you've got a good reach. I know nobody could ever get past that jab.
There's a counter shot. Got out of the way of that right hook. They exchange punches. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Those counter punches have to hurt. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want that heavy fist. Well done with that counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they help them to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punching. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Jab slick, just keep him on.
First minute, stick him on the end of that jab and then just start gathering your pace.
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Just the same.
I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him, be smart, get your shots off, and don't...
Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one shot at a
It's
time.
only one round that you've lost, don't worry about it. I need you to get...
He's shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise,
Get that jab back, just box him, be smart, just get your shot...
the jab's working nice. Those 1-2.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't worry about it.
The fight. Great round. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. A huge opportunity. Can he cash in? But just when you think Joyce is out of it, he comes firing right back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter punch. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. And he scores with the counter. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Punch, counter punch. And down goes Fury. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Can you continue?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. A perfect counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, I'm happy I like that round. Good work. You were thinking, you were smart.
Let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think
up and then breathe when you're stepping around. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this, kid.
vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work.
Just get your rhythm back and then we go again. Get your mind back.
Doing the gaps will appear. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking.
Much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
There you go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A swing and a miss with that jab. They block the uppercut. you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Joyce is in trouble. Joyce has one of the best chins in the heavyweight division, no doubt about it.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
That jab misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good job defending the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Breathe. Just get your breath back.
Just go out there and win this next round. Right,
Josh, keep smart. You were smart, you weren't loading up.
you go out there, just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you're stepping around. Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now
You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful, that's it.
you've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
A little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Just the same again.
Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a
Time
one-shot.
winding down as we get set for another round.
The fight's not over yet.
He's hurt, he's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
There's the bell to start round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. Like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just misses with that jab. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Jab misses. These two fighters are made for one another. They exchange punches. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
The jab's working.
In the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Are you going back into it? Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of that jab, and then just start gathering your pace.
Time, set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolute
In his tracks. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Just to get back out there, I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Get power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Go back and win the round.
Dude, good work. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing.
Here comes round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Well done with that counter shot. Throws the jab and doesn't score. That counter shot lands. Uppercut does not score. Those counter punches have to hurt. Punch, counter punch. Nice stop, but that won't score. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent. Oh, wait a minute! And Tyson Fury just got clipped! The big fella might be in big trouble! Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? They miss with the jab. His stamina is off the charts. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Catch and shoot. They block the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Go back out there and win the...
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You're getting your...
Go again. Right, let's go out there, get your box...
Taking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Off, win the round on your jab, and then breathe when you're stepping around. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there, let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right?
You were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still...
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win.
And don't get carried away. Think about the defence on end, and think about...
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Get him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
And we enter the 8th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Punch, counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the uppercut but misses. That counter punch caught him clean. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punching. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Just missed with that hook. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. He caught it big time. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there.
And win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back in.
He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Go out there and finish him. You were thinking.
Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the...
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
He was working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss him.
Around. Get back behind your jab. Basics.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Same again. Don't change too
confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute. Stick him on the end of a jab.
And we enter the ninth. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, slept right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Catch and shoot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. That jab doesn't score. That counter shot lands. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. So that left land. Hold it right there. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. That was the moment.
Few days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. The right hook just missed. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
Eve when you're stepping around. Get out there and switch
To the pier. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round.
And don't get carried away. Think about the defence on end and think about
next round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want
those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss them. Great work.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Base.
Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Get your mind back. Get your focus.
He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out.
And there's the bell for round 10. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Good counter punch. A perfect counter lands. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use breath.
Oh, Johnny! Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. like the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Straight right just misses. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Can't find a home with that jab. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If he cheated, now we're going to find out.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about fury in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting.
Good man, good man. Just saying again, don't change too much.
Come, get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out there, and when
Working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't think.
Right, let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
And breathe when you're stepping around.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
See it and ride it out.
In your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him in the...
This is the 11th we've entered the championship rounds. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Just missed with that jab. Perfect counter lands. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swing and a miss with the hook. Beautiful counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Catch and shoot. Both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. fear you have with this heavyweight is, has he punched himself out? He missed with that jab. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punch. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Well done with that counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Deep breaths, big deep breaths.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no
Breathe. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back.
You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work. Good work.
It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win.
You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him
Boxing back together. Right, let's get out there. Get your
holding up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget to
take the round off. Win the round on your jab and breathe.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't let him back into
You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of a jab, and then start going.
Who thought we would have made it to 12? Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
Nice defense on that hook. That counter shot lands. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Punch, counter punch. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Jab does not score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And lucky to miss with that jab. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
The stamina is off the charts. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. another unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.